Good morning, students. We were discussing about a democratic system of government. If a government has to be democratic, there are some features identifying objects or locations or things that shows they are known as features. So, one of the identifying feature of a democratic government is one vote, one value. We know in India we are following a democratic government. We know the value of each person is same in election time. Voting value. We know, according to the Forbes survey of India, of the world, the richest person in India is said to be Mukesh Ambani, and we don't know who is the poorest. So, Mr. Mukesh Ambani's vote and a beggar or a poor person in the street, he votes, the vote is taken out and it is counted, both will have same value. Means both are one each. So, Mr. Mukesh Ambani's vote will have no more value than a poorest person in the country. Both will have same value. That is total one vote, one value. So one person can have one vote and that vote will have one value. That is known as universal adult franchise. All the adults who are above a particular age will have right to vote. Whether it is male, female, black, white, any race, any educational qualifications, or any religion you follow, you will have a right to vote. That is known as universal adult franchise. Every country has got the permission or the right to limit the age. So in India, we must cross 18 years to get vote. Right to vote. Some other countries 16 are there, some other countries are 21. So that is universal adult franchise. This universal adult franchise is accepted all over the world. Most of the countries in the world have accepted it and they are following. Wherever there is democratic governments. If there is no voting, there is no use of adult franchise. So first country to accept this universal adult franchise is New Zealand in 1893. New Zealand accepted universal adult franchise. I will show you the map where it is. New Zealand is a country near to Australia. Okay. So that is a universal from one person, one vote. In Saudi Arabia, the women were not having the right to vote for anyway. Saudi Arabia, there is no parliament because king is there. Parliament is there, but the parliament has not much power. Even to that parliament election, the women had no right to vote. Now in 2015, it is not there in your textbook, that I am telling. In 2015, Saudi Arabian government gave the right to vote to women in the municipal elections. Municipalities and panchayats are there in the country. So there also people elect the leaders of them. So in Saudi Arabia till 2015 that right also was not given to the ladies. So in 2015 they are given the right to vote in municipal elections. Now even the ladies are given permission to drive the vehicle. They were not having the permission to drive the vehicle in Saudi Arabia. Now changes are taking place. Okay. In Estonia, Russian minorities do not have right to vote. Estonia is a country near to Russia. So there, the Russians who have gone and settled down, they do not have the right to vote. The indigenous people of that area, they have decided that Estonians, the Russians who have come and settled down in Estonia will have no right to vote. Do you think it's right? No, it's wrong. Every citizen, you have come from anywhere. Once you have become a citizen of that country, you should have the equal right to vote. But the Estonians are not ready to give that. Then we go to Fiji. Indigenous Fijian vote values more than Indian Fijian. You know, Fiji is a country in island in the Pacific Ocean. Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean border it is. I will show you the map. So that Fiji, there was an Indian person who was a prime minister named Chaudhary. He was from Haryana some years ago. The military commander conducted a coup. I hope you understand what is a coup. Illegal taking of power, capturing of power by wrong methods, not by accepted rules and regulations. That is known as coup. So there was a coup done by the military general of Fiji, took over the administration, and he framed a new constitution. As per that new constitution, Indian Fijians means people who have gone from India to Fiji in search of employment, they are not having the equal value in their vote. The reason, what the Fijians say, around 60% of the total population are Indians. So whenever the election is taking place, the Fijian people are not getting chance to get elected. Every time, if an Indian is standing, all Indians vote for that Indian. So they have amended the constitution and they have fixed the voting, the value of Fijian vote to 2 and Indian vote to 1. So naturally, Fijians get chance. So that is what is done. Each adult citizen must have one vote, and one vote must have one value. What value should be same? Then only we can use the word equality. Otherwise, no equality. It goes according to education qualification, financial qualifications, social status, employment channel, anything like that. If you put, it has no value. Male or female, whatever, if you put a criteria. So then that voting right has no value. So that is why we are asking for a universal adult franchise. Every citizen will have equal right. That is why during the election time, The political party candidates come to each and every house asking for vote. So the people will have a control on that candidate. Say, if you want our vote, please take care of our matters. So the people will have a control on the candidate. Then, rule of law and respect for rights. Rule of law. Who should rule? Law should rule, not the person. That's the meaning of the rule of law. Law should rule, not the whims and fancies of the person who is taking care of the law. He should not. Law should rule. So that is why rule of law. Then respect for rights. If the rule of law should take place, then the person who controls the law should respect the rights. Then it will have a value. Zimbabwe got independence in 1980. There we are going to discuss about the not respecting the rights of opposition parties or others. Can you see? The country is ruled by PF party. Robert Mugabe is the popular and president from 1980 to 2017. So how many years? 37 years, same person as a president of one country. Elected president. He was the leader of independence movement of Zimbabwe. It's got independence, and from 1980 till now he was the president until 2019 he died. Robert Mugabe died in 2019 last year. Okay, now he is no more. So he has no chance. So till 2007 he was a president. No chance for us. So how did he manage it? In the beginning he was a popular leader because he was a leader of a national movement. So people accepted and approved him. So naturally people elected him. But later on what happened? How did he manage? He used unfair means to remain in power. So he had written a constitution, then he changed the constitution. You know, in American constitution, there was no statement that a person can become the president only twice. It was a convention or a custom started by George Washington. First president. Only 2 times he got elected. After that, every president followed that tradition. But Franklin Roosevelt changed it. He contested 3rd time and got elected. 4th time and got elected. So 4 times he was a president of United States of America. Franklin Roosevelt, who was the leader of a president of America during the Second World War. So this Franklin Roosevelt has done like this. So what did American Parliament do? They amended the Constitution of America and wrote down that a person can become maximum 10 years or he can get elected twice to the post of American presidentship. So it was a convention that time. So, and but that means, see the mistake when he has violated the tradition, the parliament has amended. Here he amended the constitution himself for suiting his needs. There was a criticism on Russia. Vladimir Putin, he wanted to remain as a president. So they have recently amended the constitution of Russia. So they take changes according to their wishes and thinkings. In China, they have amended the constitution and the president is for lifetime. So according to the wishes of the person who is in power changes the constitution. That has happened there several times to suit or increase his power. So more power, he was the president, he wanted more power in his hand. He doesn't want the power should be shared by other members of the parliament or his own party. What did he do? Public protests and demonstrations were made illegal. He told nobody should protest in the public places against the government, telling that government is doing wrong. So, what happens if anybody comes out in the streets against the governmental activities? That person will be arrested and put in jail. They may not even get bail. So things will be horrible. So that situation was. That is what he did. Banned all kinds of protests. National movement, independence time also British government had banned all kinds of movements in India. Rowlatt Act was brought inside. Still people came into the streets to protest. So, but here is the democratically elected government, their own government, is doing this kind of things. Television and radio channels were controlled by the ruling party. So the ruling party will give out only whatever is wished by the radios and TV channels will give out only whatever is wished by the ruling party. Opposition parties' viewpoints, opposition demands, opposition statements will not be published through the radio and televisions. Private channels, okay, but they also have got responsibilities. But public channels, that means the government channels, if you consider India, Indian DD, Doordarshan and All Air, All India Radio, both are government channels. The money for Air, All India Radio and Doordarshan are given by the government of India. That is the tax collected by the people of India, from the people of India. So, the ruling party as well as the opposition party should have a share. Okay, according to what the person, a more share naturally should go to the ruling party. And whatever the viewpoints of the opposition also should be projected through the television channels and radios. That right is there. So what did he do? He stopped that. Television and radio channels were controlled. Only the ruling party's viewpoints and thinkings are projected, and every time the ruling party's ideas are told. So naturally, people who hear, they think only the ruling party is there. Opposition party is not doing anything. They are not there at all. So why should we consider them? So that is what Robert Mugabe has done in Zimbabwe. Independent journalists were arrested. Harassed by the government. They were arrested and put in jail. If anybody is independent, he doesn't take any favoritism. If the ruling party does something wrong, he tells it is wrong. If the opposition party does something wrong, he tells it is wrong. He takes an independent stand. Who deals with both ruling and opposition party equally. Such journalists were harassed and arrested and put in jail. So naturally he has to speak. When the government is there, government may do wrong. accepted by the people. So people should have the right to protest against the government. It was not there. So no journalist. So those who work in TV or radio or any private channels who speak against the government were harassed. Raids used to take place. Their police will come and check them, arrest them, close down. So all those things. Some kind of financial, telling that they are doing financial irregularities. So regularly when the government officers are coming to the TV channel offices and questioning the TV channel office, it is a harassment by the government. So naturally, the channels which are independent cannot function independently. They have to support the ruling party, otherwise no existence. So that is not good for any democratic country. So that is what has happened in Zimbabwe. Then, judges were brought under the control of the government. We hope every time judges are independent. If government does a mistake, we can go to judiciary, and judiciary will listen to the problems of the people and solve the problem. That is the responsibility of judiciary. So that is independence. That is why in India also the constitution, judges are to be free. Judges' salary or any facilities cannot be changed by the government. And the government cannot easily remove the judges. They can be removed by the impeachment procedure. The judges should be free from the control of the government. Sometimes the judges may have to speak against the government. If they are afraid of the government, they cannot speak. That is why it is written here. Judges were also brought under the control of the government, means naturally the ruling party will have complete freedom. This is what has happened in Zimbabwe. So popular government became undemocratic. You know what is democratic? Accept the viewpoints of the opposition and listen to them, and it would implement, join with them. That is what democracy. So it has become undemocratic. Political opposition should be freely permitted. If it's a democratic country, democratic system should function in any country. The political opposition parties are to be permitted and respected. The leaders of the opposition party should be listened. The leaders of the opposition party also are bound for the well-being of the country. So it was not taken care by Robert Mugabe. The citizens should be left free to think and express their opinion. See, when I am teaching in my class, if anybody wants to ask one question, shut down, sit down. If I say, what will happen? You get frightened. You will not think freely. Your education will not take properly. I am behaving like a dictator. When I permit you to express your thinkings, freedom will come to you. Sir, it can be like this, sir. Sir, it can be like this, sir. So, you use your brain and you come out with the new ideas, and new knowledge will come out, new development will take place. If I don't permit you to think freely, your complete freedom is restricted, then what happens? Only I am the master. If I go wrong, it's gone wrong. Nothing, no change is possible. So the wrong things which I am feeding you, and you know it is wrong, still since I am insisting that you must learn, you learn that only. I am not ready, so I become a dictator. So that is not good for any system. The progress will not take place in that system. Developments will not take place in the system. Free thinking should be there. If I should accept your free thinking, I must respect you. Then only I can accept your free thinking. Otherwise, I may think that you are criticizing me, you want to humiliate me. Not for anything else, only just humiliate. If I think like that, I cannot accept your even opposition or a viewpoint that you bring up. So that is democracy, where we have to listen to the viewpoints of others. Everyone should have a equal rights. Whether you are a male or a female, anything, you must have a equal rights. Judiciary should behave independently. If judiciary is brought under the control of the ruling party, then lost everything. Because why judiciary is needed? Human beings naturally to have mistake. It is natural. So to rectify that mistake, there should be an independent person who gives a judgment without looking at the person. He may be my relative, he may be my friend, and whoever it is. The person who has to get justice may be my enemy, but I should not look at him. Whether he is my friend or enemy, I should give him what he has to get. That is justice. Provide him what is right for him. So if the judges cannot give a judgment freely, then there is no use of judiciary. It's a waste. So that is what is told. So judiciary should behave independently without the control of anybody. But there also we must respect that judiciary or accept judiciary will do things truthfully. That is why they have gone. A person who is a judge, if he doesn't do truthfully, then there's nothing can be done. That's very great damage to society. Judges are bound to be impartial and truthful. That is what we have to see. Democracy does not mean to do whatever you like. It doesn't mean that you do whatever you like. I have got freedom to do whatever I like, but my freedom is till the nose of the other person. If I touch his nose, then my freedom ends. It is wrong. Then can have a fight, because that person also has got right and freedom to keep his nose safe. So that doesn't mean that I can do whatever I like. I am very strong and very powerful, so I can hit anybody. No, that is not a right. That's absolutely wrong thing. As you can take your hand and anything, whatever you take, that person also has good. So you must provide the space for him also. Then it is democracy. Democracy does not mean to do whatever you like. Guarantee the minority rights. So in the class, especially in Chinese schools, girls, only 1 or 2 girls will be there. Now presently we are starting admission to girls this year onwards. Otherwise, only 1 or 2 girls. So that girl who is sitting, 95% are boys. So the girl, one single girl, she also has got a right. So the minority, we say majority democracy, majority decision. That's your right. So minority's viewpoint also should be listened. The problem of the girl child in the class should be listened if she is alone. So everybody is listening. So it is a responsibility of the majority to listen to the viewpoints of the minority and if possible implement. Otherwise, frankly tell them, sorry, because of the situation it cannot be. That make them understand. Don't be undemocratic and do whatever you without talking to them, without consulting them. Behaving is not good. That is not a democratic system. Guarantee the minority rights, take decisions after consultation. This is a responsibility. So, if any things are to be taken, consult. Okay, opposition parties, others take a concerted decision, then do it, no problem. So call the meetings about it. So when the corona was there, government has called the meetings of all the political parties in the beginning of the corona. So it is a responsibility of the government to do that. So consult the ability and take decisions. That is a system, a democratic system. Constitutional positions to be respected. If anybody is in the constitution, the opposition leader or some member of the constitution ask for the constitution, that post is there. If that post is there as an opposition leader, that post should be respected in any governmental system. Opposition political party should be respected. So then only we can call it as a democratic system of government. This is the present president of Zimbabwe. This is Robert Mugabe. Zimbabwe is a small country. Okay. New Zealand is here. So so that's New Zealand. Here, Estonia is here. There's Russia. This is Estonia. Estonia, Zimbabwe, New Zealand. These are three countries' names we have dealt in this unit. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.